Welcome back, everyone. As we continue our journey through contract law, we now turn to a critical step, the formation of a contract. Remember, in our previous discussion, we noted that contracts are legally binding agreements, but what elements need to come together to form this binding agreement? Today we're going to explore these integral components: offer, acceptance, consideration, and the intention to create legal relations. Let's start with the first element, the offer. An offer is a proposal made by one party, the offerer, to another party, the offeree, expressing a willingness to enter a contract. Now, this isn't a casual conversation or a mere declaration of intention. It's more akin to placing your order at a restaurant, specific, clear, and directed towards a conclusion. Following the offer, we have the second element, acceptance. This is when the offeree agrees to the offer made. It's like when the waiter at the restaurant confirms your order. There's a mutual understanding that a transaction will take place. However, acceptance in contract law can be quite complex, with rules around how it is communicated and when it takes effect. These complexities we will unpack further in another episode. The third element is consideration. Now, this doesn't refer to kindness or thoughtfulness, though those are often appreciated in everyday life. In contract law, consideration is about exchange, what you're giving or promising in return for what you're getting. Think of it as the price you pay for the other party's promise. And this price doesn't necessarily need to be monetary. It can be an act, a service, or even an agreement to refrain from doing something. Finally, we come to the intention to create legal relations. This might seem abstract, but it's a fundamental distinguishing factor between social or family arrangements and legally binding contracts. The parties must intend that their agreement will be governed by law, that it's not just a casual or social agreement. It's like the difference between promising a friend you'll help them move house and promising a removal company the same. The latter involves a serious intention to create a legal connection. Now, we have brushed over these elements, but each of them contains nuances and exceptions that could fill whole textbooks. The critical point is that all these elements need to come together to form a contract. It's a bit like a puzzle. Every piece is necessary to see the full picture. So there you have it, the basic elements that come together to form a contract. It's a complex process, but one that underpins so much of our daily lives, from our phone contracts to our grocery shopping. In our upcoming videos, we will be unpacking each of these elements in more detail. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next episode.